The horror genre is an acquired taste. Not everyone enjoys the challenge around being both afraid and stuck as they try to find their way out of it. Luckily, there are loads and loads of horror games on mobile, and that's not just because the touchscreen brings you closer to the action. There's definitely a thrill that comes with the challenge of solving puzzles while being afraid of what is going on around you. Here are the 10 best horror games for you to try out. With that being said though, let's get started. Starting off at number 10, we have Forgotten Memories. This is a psychological survival horror from the third person in the best traditions of the genre. Starting to play, you find yourself in the role of a woman named Rose Hawkins, who is busy searching for a little girl, Eden, who disappeared some time ago. One day, the main character wakes up in a strange and terrible place. Besides, the situation is further aggravated by her bullet wound. Investigating the disappearance of the girl, she is drawn into the epicenter of a horrific tragedy. Now, Rose needs to overcome their own nightmares, the only way she will be able to reveal the secret of a long-abandoned hospital. This horror really deserves attention thanks to the psychological storyline, modern graphics that can scare, and convenient touch controls. Before moving forward, I want to show you something interesting. Wait, what are these options? I can even be like this? It's just so wacky! Welcome to my channel, guys. Today, we are going to play a fantasy game that is full of monsters. It's called Chimeraland. Wow, there are so many species. You could be a bear, a shark, an octopus. That's really cool. Wait, what are these options? I can even be like this? It's just so wacky. Let's just stick with this monster and hope it won't scare anyone else. Hey guys, look what I captured. It's a T-Rex. Now we got a T-Rex and a flying dragon. Let's get our T-Rex to devour the flying dragon and see what happens. Oh God, I got a flying T-Rex. Let's see if it can fly. Oh, I'm flying high in the sky. This T-Rex can really fly. OMG, it's so cool. It can even fly in space. Do you want to explore this interesting world together with us? Download Chimeraland via the links in description box. Moving on to number 9, we have The Baby in Yellow. This is a first-person horror game where you find yourself in a house with a very strange baby. Your babysitting job seems normal until you realize there's something off, and the kid you're babysitting is more sinister than he first appears. After the success of this game on Windows, The Baby in Yellow is now available to play on Android smartphones, giving you another opportunity to scare yourself silly. The Baby in Yellow depicts each of the rooms in the game's mansion with highly detailed 3D graphics. The sound effects add to the spooky atmosphere too, and the story only gets scarier with each level. As you solve challenges, you'll learn more about the baby and why he acts so strangely. Coming in at number 8, we have Endless Nightmare. Endless Nightmare is a first-person horror game where you explore a mysterious house in the middle of the night. You wake up in a room full of objects that you'll have to examine if you want to make your way through the rest of the residence. Before long, you'll realize that not everything is as it seems in Endless Nightmare. You'll have to play smart if you want to avoid traps as you make your way through this game with its scary atmosphere, designed to keep tensions running high at all times. Beyond the graphics, the sound design also heightens the tension, and it's sure to make you jump more than once. The game has various levels of difficulty for you to choose from according to your skill level. Next up at number 7, we have Eyes Scary Thriller. The game tells about a burglary in a mysterious mansion located outside the suburbs. It was owned by Mr. Miles, an extremely wealthy merchant. However, this place has been abandoned for a long time and no one knows the reason. The game conveys each content through levels. You will go through them in turn with each small area that has been pre-divided. At each level, the goal that you need to achieve is to find the money bags hidden in the mansion. Then, you need to search for the door marked by your teammates previously to confirm that the mission is complete. However, the search is not the only factor the game aims to. In the mansion, there are also ghosts. You will have to dodge them if you want to end the level of fear. Down to number 6, we have Horror Zone Pipehead. Pipehead is a horror adventure in which you will turn into a professional trespasser of various forbidden territories. Recently, an extremely unusual creature was seen on land that for some reason is very well protected, and our main character, tormented by curiosity and thirst for sensations, successfully overcomes the border of the closed zone. But he didn't expect that the rumors and stories about the trumpet head would be true, and he would become prey for the monster. Unlike most horrors, this game has weapons. The monster is huge and you can kill it with a wrench or crowbar, but you can do it with a gun. However, in order to find it and its bullets, you will need to make a lot of effort and hide from the bloodthirsty alien crap. Moving on to number 5, we have The Ghost. The Ghost is a first-person online horror game where players, together with 5 teammates, try to escape the insane asylum. However, this is not an easy task, and it is likely that you will turn into ghosts before you even reach the exit. The way The Ghost is played is as follows. To start the match, you have to wait until 5 players have connected. Then, you spawn in the asylum. It seems like today is the day you were released, but something strange has happened and now the hospice is empty and you are there, trapped, only to realize that the asylum is haunted and a ghost roams the halls. Your goal is to gather the objects necessary to leave through the garage door, but it is very likely that the ghost will kill you before then. Next up at number 4, we have Poppy Playtime Chapter 1. This is a survival horror adventure game with a puzzle element. You will have to find a way out of the giant creepy toy factory while not being caught by a dinosaur-sized green furry doll that is wandering around searching everywhere. Poppy Playtime Chapter 1 is part 1 of the Poppy Playtime series. The entire story of this series revolves around the Playtime Toy Factory, formerly a famous toy factory in the country with a huge number of toys and monumental scale. But because of a mysterious event, the entire staff here disappeared without a trace. The terrible incident happened 10 years ago. There are many rumors surrounding this shocking incident. No one dares to come to find out what happened except you, a former employee who has worked there for a long time. Coming in at number 3, we have Nightmare Gate. Nightmare Gate is an adventure project with a horror component in the gameplay. The main character, a little boy, was kidnapped by a demon and sent to the depths of the world he created. The locations are designed to intimidate the character and break his will. Well, gamers will help the guy to cope with all the adversities, find a way out into the normal world, as well as simultaneously save his sister, who also fell into the clutches of a monster. An impressive level of graphics, elaboration of small details, animation, sound, as well as simultaneously save his sister, who also fell into the clutches of a monster. An impressive level of graphics, elaboration of small details, animation, sound, as well as a non-standard presentation of what is happening will certainly please any connoisseur of entertainment, where there are a lot of ways to tickle your nerves. Next up at number 2, we have Slendrina 2. This is the second installment of this first-person horror game where you have to escape from a feminine version of Slender Man. Going through different rooms of this basement, you'll have to try to find the exit before this dark entity finds you and doesn't let you go out. Just like in the first part, Slendrina the Cellar 2 has a setting that plunges you right into the action. All you have to do is collect the books that are hidden in the basement rooms to get close to the exit. A flashlight is provided for this purpose, which can be switched on and off whenever you like, and an intuitive control system allows you to move freely around the stage. And finally at number 1, we have Dead by Daylight Mobile. This is the mobile adaptation of one of the most iconic multiplayer horror games. Just like its PC and desktop console versions, 4 survivors are out to escape from an assassin who possesses supernatural powers. Your enemy will do everything in his power to get rid of all of you. As you can imagine, the survivors and the assassin are player-controlled. Just like other Dead by Daylight versions, you'll have your pick of different survivors and assassins. But that's not all. You can also equip your characters with a bunch of different decorative elements that'll help you customize your character's look. The skins of some of the assassins definitely stand out because they're inspired by some of the most iconic horror film characters. Either way, that's it for today. If you guys enjoyed it, do me a favor and drop a huge thumbs up. And don't forget to join our Discord channel. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you guys in the next one.